What was Bulgaria's relationship with the Soviet Union? Have you ever wondered how Bulgaria's history intertwines with the Soviet Union? The relationship between these two was quite significant, especially during the communist era. After World War II, the Soviet Red Army played a direct role in establishing a communist government in Bulgaria. This government, led by the Bulgarian Communist Party, quickly aligned itself with Soviet interests and policies. Once communist rule was established in 1944, Bulgaria became a loyal satellite state within the Soviet bloc. The Bulgarian Communist Party modeled its political system, economic planning, and security apparatus on the Soviet example. Key decisions in Bulgarian politics often mirrored those made in Moscow, and Soviet advisors were present in many government institutions. Economically, Bulgaria received substantial support from the Soviet Union, including loans and technical assistance. Major infrastructure projects, such as the construction of the bridge over the Danube between Raus and Giurgiu in 1945, showcased this cooperation. Bulgaria's economy became heavily dependent on Soviet trade and energy supplies, and Bulgarian industry was restructured to fit the needs of the Eastern Bloc. Politically, the Bulgarian Communist Party maintained a strong pro-Soviet stance throughout the post-war period. In 1963, Bulgarian leader Todor Zhivkov even proposed the idea of Bulgaria joining the Soviet Union as a republic. This proposal, while not realized, reflected the depth of the relationship. The Soviet Union's influence extended to cultural and social policies as well. Bulgarian education, media, and public discourse reflected Soviet priorities and values. The Bulgarian secret police, modeled on the Soviet KGB, worked closely with Soviet counterparts to monitor and suppress dissent. Despite some internal reforms and periods of relative liberalization, Bulgaria remained firmly within the Soviet orbit. The government continued to suppress opposition and maintain strict control over society, with political repression and human rights abuses common. After the fall of communism in 1989, Bulgaria began to distance itself from its Soviet past. However, the legacy of close ties with the Soviet Union continued to influence Bulgarian politics, economy, and society for years to come. The relationship was seen as mutually beneficial by the communist leadership. Bulgaria received economic aid and security guarantees, while the Soviet Union gained a reliable ally in the Balkans. In the context of post-communist Bulgaria, the impact of this relationship is still visible in infrastructure, political culture, and economic structures. The transition away from Soviet influence has been gradual, and debates about Bulgaria's Soviet legacy remains relevant in contemporary discussions. From the perspective of communism, the relationship was a natural alliance based on shared ideology and mutual support, with Bulgaria serving as a steadfast partner in the socialist world.